Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So for today's set, it is a brand new set that I have applied to my client. So I've already applied the tips, prepped the nails, and then I'm going in with my dehydrator and my primer. There's quite a lot of elements to this video, so I have had to speed it up all the way through. I've got none of it in real time. It just would have gone on for far too long if I'd left some of it long. So what I'm doing is applying my second coat of primer and then just going in with a really thin layer on all the nails of CJP Crystal Glass Acrylic. And I'm also using their Master Monomer with my size 10 CJP brush. And I'm just applying a thin coat to all of the nails as I will be going in with a coloured acrylic. So this coloured acrylic that I'm using today is by CJP and it is called Pomegranate, and it is a gorgeous sort of browny purple with a little bit of shimmer to it. It's a gorgeous colour, and their coloured acrylics are really easy to work with. They're easy to build, the colours are easy to build. So I'm just using a really thin coating of this just so that it actually covers the nail rather than build the strength with this. With CJP colours you don't have to cap them. Well, some of them you don't have to cap them. They can be used as your strength, like as your main colour, but I don't know, I think it's just preference. I prefer to use them as more of a paint and then cap them in clear, because I feel like it'll make the pot last longer if I'm just doing thin coats rather than using it as a full coverage. So I'm just popping that down and then capping it all in their clear monomer, and I'm just applying this to all the nails bar the ring finger. This design that we chose to do today was inspired by the Nails Queen here on YouTube. I saw this video a couple of weeks ago and I just fell in love with the design, and I showed my client straight away. She was like, yep, I'm having that one. So I was really excited to try this, and it came out really brilliant. Me and my client were really chuffed with it. It wasn't as faffy as what I thought it was going to be. I thought that I wouldn't really get the same effect as what the Nails Queen got, but I found that I did, and I was really impressed. So on this nail here I'm just using a glitter by Smiley's 6062 and it's called Champagne Rose Gold, and I'm just applying this to the full nail and then capping that in clear acrylic. So I don't often wear gloves when I'm working, as I find that I can grip the hand better when I don't have a glove on, but in the winter I get really dry skin on my hands, and I just find that all the dust and everything that when I'm doing nails makes that worse, so that's why I've got a glove on here. So here what I'm doing is I'm just applying CJP Snow White to just the top quarter of the nail, and then I'm using some craft wire just to cut out a straight line, and then I'm pushing it into the top half of the acrylic just to make it indentation, and then I'm just filing along that line to make it nice and crisp. And then I'm just going to do the same with the CJP colour that I used on the rest of the nails, and I'm just going to repeat that all the way down the nail. So I decided to try and record the opposite hand to what I normally record to see if that made a difference with my head getting in the way, and it obviously didn't, so I apologise. I am trying, guys, but in my opinion it's more important that I get the nails perfect for my clients than worry about where my head is. So I will figure it out, but in the meantime please just bear with us. So once that's done, I'm then just going to go in with a 180 grit file, and I'm going to just reshape that nail and then buff lightly over all of that acrylic just to make it nice and smooth, so that's not dead like bumpy, and you'll see why in a minute. So, and then I'm just going to define those little indentation marks that I made. I'm just using my cuticle cleaning drill bit here. Just be really careful, because obviously you don't want to blunt your tool, your drill bit. But I wasn't pushing very hard, so I should be alright. So then I'm just going to dust off the whole nail, and then here I'm just going to use the same glitter that's on the pointer finger and just apply that into the indentations. And obviously you can see how much of a mess I'm making here, but don't worry, this is what's supposed to happen. I'm not just making a mess. So you're just going to push that glitter into those indentation lines that you've made, and then once you've done that, leave it to fully set. Leave that glitter fully set, and then I'm going to go in with my round top drill bit from TybZuK USA, and I'm just going to lightly buff over the whole nail. And what that does is it removes the glitter from the other colours, but obviously the glitter that's gone into the indentation stays there, so that the lines are nice and crisp. And honestly, I was amazed at this. I was so pleased when it came out how it was supposed to. So then I am applying my Madam Glam No Wipe top coat, and then that is the finished design. So I really hope that you enjoyed this set, and I hope that I did it justice to the Nails Queen. And if you liked it, please subscribe, like my video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, bye.